DJI somehow keeps managing to make smaller and smaller drones and somehow pack more and more into them. And the new DJI Mini 4 Pro is no exception. We now have full 360-degree obstacle avoidance thanks to these new sensors. Don't mind me wafting away the flies. If you've been on my channel before, you know they just like to attack me for fun. So we now have landing legs as well at the front, which also house the new antennas because this is running on DJI's O4 system. So paired with the new DJI RC2 controller, you're gonna get up to 20 kilometers of range in this, which is absolutely ridiculous. They have two different batteries. Battery life is not really improved over the Mini 3 Pro, but you get 34 minutes of flight time on the normal battery or up to 45 minutes using the Plus battery. It will take it over that 250 gram limit if you use the Plus battery, but if you want those longer flight times, that's something you're gonna have to consider. We still actually have the same sensor as the Mini 3 Pro, but it's been paired with a brand new image processing chip, so the pictures and video you get out of this are definitely superior to that of the Mini 3 Pro. We still have nice true vertical shooting where the camera rotates. And new to the Mini 4 Pro is Activetrack 360, which is DJI's most advanced ever tracking system and is currently only available on the Mini 4 Pro. This must be absolutely hilarious to watch me battling through the flies, but we're carrying on anyway. So this Mini 4 Pro literally arrived at my doorstep 2 hours ago. I got it out, unboxed it, charged it up, got everything set up and everything updated, and I'm here now ready to fly it. I'm going to try and give you my first impressions using the Mini 4 Pro. I did actually have the Mini 2 before this, so we're taking quite a big step up from the Mini 2 to the Mini 4 Pro. But this video is going to be my first impressions, and to be honest, my first impressions already of the DJI RC2 when getting things set up and everything. This controller is absolutely beautiful. The screen is lovely, it's nice and responsive, the colors are great, the brightness is good. And the only thing that slightly concerns me is that I might lose the little thumbsticks on the back, but hopefully I don't. And I was scrambling around trying to find an SD card so I could do some screen recordings for you. But then I found out that the RC2 actually has 32 gigs of internal storage, so you don't really need to worry about that. So let's get this thing fired up, get it in the air, and I'm going to go straight into a bit of a test with it because I need to head over there before I can start really flying this thing properly. So I'm going to get this drone to track me over there. I'm going to test out Activetrack 360. Let's go. Okay, we're up in the air. It's pretty windy, so you can see the drone is moving around quite a bit to keep stable. I'm pretty sure you can hear me talking over this because it's really quiet. I'm going to get my backpack on and I'm going to Activetrack it all the way up there. Also, first impressions on the screen watching the O4 coming back. This video is crystal clear. We've now got 60 frames a second, so it's really, really smooth coming off the screen. This is incredible. Okay, so I've got the drone out there ready to come and chase me. I'm going to set Activetrack on and we're just going to test it as I walk up here. We might as well just jump in the deep end. So to do it, I need to draw a little box around myself, select Activetrack, and then hit go, start recording, and then start walking. Come on, see how we go. So with the new Activetrack 360, you can actually change the position using this trace wheel. So I'm going to move it out now to the right hand side and see what, oh, look at it. That is fantastic. This is my unpaid cameraman. Well, I say unpaid, I did have to buy it. Look at it, just flying out there in the distance. This is kind of surreal. So I'm going to make sure that I am actually in normal mode. I was in sport then, and then my obstacle avoidance sensors will be on because it's heading right towards a giant rock. Okay, we appear to have navigated that pretty successfully. And it's just swinging out, following me. This is, this is wild. Okay, let me change this and bring it in nice and close as we head up this bit of a hill here. Now we're going to see how it deals with this because there is a bit of a rock over there, and let's hope that the sensors can see that. But this is good, especially for solo filmmaking. You can just walk along while the drone just tracks me. I don't even have to look at the controller. I can just admire the views, try and stop the flies from destroying me, and just keep going. Okay, we're going to give it a bit of a test. I'm going to try and run up this hill, see if it can keep up while moving to the side. Ugh. Come on, come on. Oh, this is harder for me than it is for the drone, I'm sure. Oh, this is so unnerving. It's just like skimming the top of the grass, but it's it's doing it. This is very impressive. Very impressive. Wow. I can't believe how well this thing does. This is ridiculous. It's your personal cameraman. Okay, I'm gonna take it off Activetrack and we're just gonna fly around and get some beautiful shots of these mountains behind me and just of the landscape. I'm gonna test a few of the different modes out, and then hopefully we're gonna stay up here and we're gonna get a beautiful sunset to test out the low light on this drone, because this drone has got fantastic low light performance. It's actually got a new night mode, which I can't really test out here because there's not much lighting around for to make night photography worth doing. We're gonna see how it does at sunset anyway, so yeah. Okay, let's see what else this thing can do. Wow, this is fantastic. Okay, I've just set my white balance to manual because I hate it when it tries to do white balance changes. Getting about 11.12 meters a second in normal. Let's go into sport mode and see what we can do then. A little bit more at 13.5, but still it's not a massive amount more. Now we can see over the top, see the mountains in the background, and if we turn around we can now see this magnificent sort of ridge line with the folds in it. This drone is handling absolutely beautifully. We've still got full RC signal, which is fantastic. I'm going to switch it now into D-Log and we're going to have a bit of a look and see what that looks like when color graded as well. The Mini 3 had D-Cine-like, but a lot of people found that really hard to sort of color grade, where this one apparently should be a bit better. The flies are on my nose. We should be able to retain some of the highlights and shadow detail as well, so that's going to be really nice. I'm going to spin it around now and see how it deals with the sort of changing of lighting, because we're still in automatic mode, so we're going to see how the camera deals with going from dark to really bright with the sun. Yeah, you can see that it dealt with it pretty well. We can't really see the mountain in front of us because it's exposed for the sky, which is fine. So I'm going to sort of turn it around a bit, and then we're going to get a nice picture here. You can see the, God, I can even see this on the screen, the dust on the road where a car has just been up and down. This is phenomenal, and the battery is still really good. I've been up there for God knows how long. I'm going to see what the new return to home looks like now. It gives you a nice display lookout to see where the drone's actually going to go. So we're going to hit the return to home. And then I'm going to have to stop it actually before it goes home, because the home point is still set at the car. I don't want it to come back here. So I'm going to cancel it in a minute. But we can see now on the screen, we've got that sort of AI generated green holographic channel going down there, which just, it looks like you're about to jump into some sort of hyperloop or something, but it's nice. And this drone is freaking awesome. This is ridiculous. So I'm going to bring it down in altitude now. I'm going to cancel the return to home. I'm going to fly it back to myself manually. I'm going to put it in sport mode just to make it back a bit quicker. I don't want to risk it too much on the battery. I don't want to, there we go, right on schedule. It's saying it's going to come back. I'm already bringing it back to the home point. That's absolutely no worries. So we're going to fly it back. And here we are. This drone is already seriously impressing me. Wow. I'm going to change the battery and then we're going to get ready for the lovely sunset that hopefully I'm going to get. Try out a couple more modes, but yeah, first impressions, wow. You know what? This would be a good obstacle avoidance test. I'll just fly it straight towards me. This is ridiculous. Okay, let's go. Oh, we're safe. Oh, props DJI for keeping my body intact. Right, let's go and do some shooting. Okay, I'm going to test out vertical shooting, so it's coming a bit closer. light on. Oh, we can see it. What an impressive piece of kit this is. Jeez. Bring it to you so you can see the light. It's funny how it just dances around so much with the wind, but stays in the same place. This is one seriously impressive little drone. Oh, this is ridiculous. The way it just wiggles around in the sky, and when it's tracking you, it's just freaky, but it's just doing such a good job. The video quality looks incredible, especially through this new RC2 controller. I didn't have any issues with range or signal. I was up over there on top of the ridgeline, still had full bars, and the low light performance looks fantastic. Hopefully it looks a bit better in the screen you're watching it on with the full resolution. But I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this drone. Make sure you like and subscribe to see my full review of this when it's done in a few days' time. I'm gonna put this thing seriously through its paces, and we're gonna have some fun with it. DJI Mini 4 Pro, I love it.